But Akshay, help us with Varun Beverages as well, because our viewer Shaurya from Gurgaon is writing to us. Stock in question, Varun Beverages, is asking if he can enter right now and make a fresh entry at these current levels and hold it for a year. And if he wants to hold for a year, what are the 1 year targets that you are expecting for Varun Beverages to reach?
Yeah, so Varun Beverages, from a risk reward perspective, the current levels are very lucrative because if you look at the technical structure, there is a lot of buying intent, which is evident going by the price setups at the levels of 460, 470 zone. So, right now, as the price action suggests, there is going to be a pullback, which most probably can see the stock sailing back to levels of 540, 550. This might be seen in a time horizon of maybe 3 to 4 months scenario. So it's more of a trading call. 3 months, if 540 targets work with you, you can consider buying Varun Beverages at the current market. Being a neutral setup, we are at the lower end of the range, and a pullback of 540 looks likely. So that is the trade setup for Varun Beverages. Buy, but with a 3 month perspective is the call.
Call coming in on Varun Beverages with a 3 month perspective. But we also have Mohit, who has written to us from Ludhiana. He holds about 350 shares of Fortis Healthcare, which were bought at 270 rupees per share. The stock currently is at 720, and I was going through the stock history. The stock was trading at 270 levels somewhere in 2022. So he's clearly a long-term investor. But Akshay, if you can give us a perspective, he's asking with a time horizon of 2 years. What will your view be on Fortis Healthcare?
Yeah, with a horizon of 2 years, yes, it's a very comfortable space you're in, giving that much time to the script because technically it's in a very strong uptrend. Just that the last 4 to 5 months has been more of a time correction since the stock has been trading in a sideways range, 750 acting as a strong resilience zone, and 600 being the support zone. But eventually, the way the setup is, you will soon see a breakout of 750 on the cards, and the stock most probably heading for levels of 875. So that's the target projection right now, going by the current data readings. 875 is the target. 2 years horizon is where you look forward to, and 600 is the support zone. So hold is the call for Fortis Healthcare.
Okay, whole call on Fortis Health. Let's move on to the next query, and it's coming in from Dr. S.N. Singh, who's a senior citizen writing to us from Prayagraj. Akshay, he wants to know the prospects of Asian Paints and HDFC Bank going ahead. If you could share with us some 6 month or 1 year targets for both Asian Paints and HDFC Bank.
Well, technically, Asian Paints is trading in a negative price structure. Now, if you look at the broader charts on the monthly charts, you had a scenario where the stock had seen a range breakdown that was 5 months back at 2,700. So that was the point where, which was the negative development in the stock. Last 4 months have been more or less range bound, but the broader outlook continues to be negative. So really, I do not see any technical evidence as of yet to recommend a buy call in Asian Paints. So it's an avoid for me. And if you can please repeat the other stock, please.
Okay, so that's the take coming in on HDFC Bank and Asian Paints rather. But Akshay, what about HDFC Bank? What's
Yeah.
the outlook over there?
HDFC Bank is in a strong technical price structure. So recently you have had a range bound or a sideways price consolidative action, but the clarity emerging is 1900 is slowly building up as a short to medium term consensus support base. So hold, even if you are a long term, medium term, or a short term, till 1880 holds. I think the view continues to remain positive. Long term is obviously positive, but from a short term perspective to till 1880 holds, you may have another bout of momentum pickup which can see the stock heading for levels of 2000 plus.
That's the view coming in on HDFC Bank and Asian Paints. But we have KR Balan, who is a senior citizen, and he is asking for a view on Protean eGov. Remember, the stock has been in focus for the last several trading sessions. He is holding about 100 shares at 1550 rupees per share, and the stock has clearly tanked over the last 3 to 4 odd trading sessions, currently at 988. And apart from that, he also holds Aditya Birla Capital at the purchase price of 195, and he is asking whether he should continue holding these positions or average or sell out and shift to some other stock. What will your view be on both these counters, Protean eGov and Aditya Birla Capital, Akshay?
Yeah. So Protean e-government technologies limited clearly is in a negative trend as far as the price reading goes. You had the stock breaking its support zone of 1200. This happened 5 to 6 trading sessions back, post which also there was a strong gap down opening. I believe there was some news in this. Volumes were pretty significant on that gap down, and clearly it was the liquidation which was evident in this move. So technically, the structure is weak, and avoid or sell is what the recommendation is for Protean E Government Techno Limited. And as far as AB Capital goes, yes, at the levels of 222, I think there is some more steam left in the stock. 240 is the upside you can look forward to within a time horizon of a couple of months. That's the point where you take profits in the
Right.
stock.